if I mess up the equipment. We have a new equipment. I've been taken through it, trained on it. I hope we push the right buttons as we go on. But if I mess up something, we would apologize and then move on. But anyway, welcome back from the break that we had. The Commission continued its work at committee level and a few other things that we had to. We ready? Oh, sorry. Yeah. But before we start our proceedings, Imam, you have the floor. If you can offer some prayers, please.
Is this one? That's it. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين إن الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين الله الذي جعل لكم الأرض قرارا والسماء بناء وصوركم فأحسنوا صوركم ورجعوا من العباد ذلكم الله ربكم فتبارك الله رب العالمين هو الحي لا إله إلا هو فأدعوه مخلصين له الدين الحمد لله رب العالمين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
Amen. Shukran, Imam Jallo. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Lord God of power and might, the creator of all humankind throughout the whole universe, you have made each and every person in your image and in your likeness. And you have placed people in different places as you will. We continue to bring the TRRC as we begin the 12th session of our hearing this morning. And we commit all the witnesses that will be coming before the TRRC. The Lord, each and every one of them will come here with a steady mind to be able to testify to the facts and to the facts only, and that none of them should deviate from the subject matter. And we continue to ask that you grant the Commission the discernment to be able to design between truth and falsehood. And we continue to pray for the purposeless in general, that, Lord, they will exercise the patience that they need to in order to allow the due process to take its course. And at the end of the day, you are the judge of all humankind, and your own judgment is what will hold. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Bishop Odiko. In conformity with our established practice, at the beginning of each session, I would read on behalf of the commissioners a brief statement that essentially has three main components. First is recalling the highlights of the previous session, and the second component covers some the essential points or the key points of the new session that we are embarking on. And the third one is our routine appeal to victims to come and report violations of their rights and abuses to the TRRC. So I will read a short statement on behalf of the Commission at this moment. The statement reads as follows. On Thursday, February 6, 2020, the TRRC concluded its 11th three-week session of public hearings. During that session, which focused on attacks on religious leaders of both the Muslim and the Christian faiths. 15 witnesses appeared before the Commission. The total number of witnesses appearing before the Commission since the commencement of the public hearings on January 7th, 2019 is now 203. These include 53 women, 38 perpetrators, alleged perpetrators, and adversely mentioned persons, as well as some 3 expert witnesses. 24 Gambian diaspora witnesses also testified via video link. The evidence adduced before the Commission so far indicates that the authoritarian tentacles of Jammeh reached practically every section of Gambian society, from political opponents to journalists, media houses, and ordinary civilians. The evidence shows that the oppressive regime of the former president infiltrated all segments of Gambian society and violated the rights of innocent and helpless citizens of this country. These heinous crimes included the evil, inhumane, and degrading treatment citizens endured during the 2009 witch hunts sponsored by the Jammeh regime. The 11th session heard from witnesses information regarding gross violations of the religious freedoms and the brutal treatment of religious leaders and sects, whose only crime were to profess their own faiths. Information provided to the Commission shows that Jammeh manipulated religious leaders to benefit his dictatorial rule. He neither recognized nor respected the different roles of the state and religion in society. Jammeh seemed to have invented a pattern of co-opting and corrupting religious leaders until they fell out with him. And then he would turn around and violate their rights and freedoms with appalling impunity. He methodically used religious leaders from one faith to suppress other faiths with whose doctrines he disagreed. Evidence provided to the Commission seems to be drawing us to the truth that Jammeh's manipulation of religious leaders through attacks and intimidation created deep divisions within the religious communities and Gambian society at large. Neighbors became hostile to neighbors, religious scholars to religious scholars. When religious leaders are compromised through cooptation and corruption by political leaders, they lose their legitimacy and credibility in the eyes of their followers. The unlawful arrest, detention, and in some cases torture of religious leaders inevitably bred a resentment among their communities and followers. Attempts at demonizing other faiths, including the utterance of inflammatory remarks that ascribe less than human qualities to our fellow human beings just because they profess a faith different from ours, resulted in the commission of gross acts of injustice unbefitting any civilized society. The 12th session starts today and will end on March 5th, 2020. The Commission's public hearings will focus on attacks on road users by the presidential convoys of Yahya Jammeh, on the arbitrary arrest and unlawful detention of civil servants. However, the session will start with hearing a couple of witnesses, excuse me, a couple of witnesses on the theme of attacks on religious freedoms who could not be heard during the last session. As we begin this 12th session of public hearings, we should steadfastly continue our national efforts to come to terms with the brutal history of 22 years of authoritarian rule in our country. The Trrc calls upon all Gambians to exercise a high level of tolerance, especially religious and ethnic tolerance, towards some of their fellow human beings. Religious and ethnic differences should not at all be causes of conflict in our society. We should all be able to adhere to our faiths and allow others to freely adhere to theirs. We should be able to refrain from castigating other faiths and their adherents, and instead endeavor to respect and bless all our fellow human beings. All the major faiths in this country teach tolerance and mutual love and respect for each other. Finally, we wish to continue encouraging all victims of human rights violations and abuses, especially female victims, to please come forward and share their experiences with the Commission. The Trrc takes into account the voices of all who submit statements here. All statements are part of our body of evidence, and all statements will help the Commission fulfill its mandate of producing a true historical record of human rights violations and abuses that happened in this country during the period July 1994 to January 2017. Please allow me on behalf of the Commission to invite you to join us in this new chapter of our collective exploration of our country's recent past, and to seek your continued support and blessings for this national process. Thank you very much indeed. This sends some other statement on behalf of the Commission. Council, are we ready with this morning's witness? If we are, please proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, commissioners, and members of the audience. We are ready to call our next witness. Could you kindly bring the witness in, please?
Thank you very much.
Imam, welcome to the TRRC. Could you please give him the Quran and let him take the oath? Well, in Gambia, if you take an oath as a Muslim, you have to do it on the Quran. If you do it as a Christian, you do it on the Bible. If you do not subscribe to either faith, you may make an affirmation. As an Imam, I take it you should not have any difficulty to swear on the Quran to speak the truth.
Council ko Gambia jang ni mu muslimoti ni belola pour ka sede yaroke ni nyante kalila ibe kalila alquran wala ni mu christianity ye kali bible wala ni be dina dole fanan kono woto hanimbi ibe lola le ya bambandi ye kali ko be nyimbe be fulate ngabe kala to nyaleti wala mu sartolti men be larin jang.
And as an imam, there should not be any difficulty to swear on the oath, on the Quran in order to speak the truth.
Alun waire itemu alimamu leti woto ngamira amanya na kole ale tebulu pour ye kali alquran wala ko ibina to nyale fala.
We swear to God. We don't swear by the Quran. So if we say about Muslims, you should also listen to us.
But you can still swear to God holding the Quran, which is a central pillar of our faith as Muslims.
Hanembi isi kalino alalale. Bari satara alquranu be bulukatu alquranu mu barumaleti dino kono baruma bambandingolo mem bible lem dino kono.
Barumalem
It's a pillar, but we are going to set it aside and speak on the law.
No, we are not going to set it aside. If you wish to swear as a Muslim, you hold the Quran and you swear. If you want to swear as a Christian, you hold the Bible and swear. If you don't, let me finish. Okay. If you do not subscribe to either faith, or you believe that you do not want to take an oath, you can make an affirmation.
Inyante kalila alquran la silandung hanimbi natara ite ajube imam pare ke kali alquran la oto be kan londi le ko ibina to nyale fala me ya lonko ite sa jube ibo lala nyamin.
Hold on a second, please. Witness, can we, you are the 204th witness here. We're not going to change our procedures for one person to come in here and there. Can you please proceed and swear, take the oath on the Quran, please?
Chairman ko itele mo keme fula mo nani njangoti adung sarto min kamo dita jang katama wolela andung itetina la ite killing yo faling woto purunga nakwolu tamandi dukare alquranu mutaye kali na tenten kwolu la.
Thank you.
Allah responsibility amam Allah. Afai.
Ko amum feng.
It is the responsibility mo ala nyati no.
It is your responsibility in the sight of God.
I, Imam Abdoulie Fati.
Nte Imam Abdoulie Fati.
Nte Imam Abdoulie Fati.
Do swear that.
Benkali lako.
I'll speak the truth.
Mbeto nyale fola.
The whole truth.
Tonya dama.
And nothing but the truth.
Adunte fem fola mem manke tonya.
So help me God.
Woto alama ale ndema.
Thank you for that cooperation, Imam. Council, you may proceed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Imam Fati, welcome to the TRRC.
Chairman ko Imam Fati, bismillah TRRC nyati lumula.
We have met very briefly. My name is Esa Mbaifal, and my responsibility today is to assist you give your testimony to the commission.
Ntetomu Esa Mbaifal leti adunadu ko mumenti bi wolem ke makoy katambi nyato ila sede yaro kono bi commission nyati lingula.
Like I mentioned earlier, this is a truth-seeking commission, and all we are looking for is the truth about what happened during the 22 years of the Jammeh government.
Nyimutonya nyinin sidulaleti andumbe tonya men nyinin kan wole nyintiko jammela mansaya sanji muang animfulo wuche okono kolu menu ketambe wole tonya nyinin kan purka otonya londi.
And considering that you have already taken the oath to speak the truth, we expect that you would speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Alunga nyinjiko sotoko wairi alkurano mutaye kaliala nga nyinjiko sotoko ibetonya doronne fola ite famfola menin tonya te kilinti nga jikiko ibetonya doronne fola.
At the beginning, let me make this very clear.
Wo folo dulato mbatonga nyin senayandi.
The purpose of this hearing is not to say things against Islam. Far from it.
Nyimbengo dalilo mumenti amanke ko purka kumalufo menube islamo kajafila aniyo jam fatanyola bakelem islam tinya kuti jang.
This is about the attack on the religious freedom of Gambians, be they Muslims, be they Ahmadis, be they Kafirs as they are called, be they Christians, be they non-believers. This is about the attack on the freedom, on the religious rights or freedoms of other people.
Ni momenti walem boyin kandiro lu mennu keta dina bundalu ni dina nyatonkol ni wo dina molula wole be wolem kuti mbe menyininka amanke ko ko burumbe silo men kan ahmad ya wuli ahmad yalle kamma bang christian lem bang bahayo lem bang aketa kafiro leti bang aketa dina sila wo silati amanke ko mbe fatam fansi kala jang mbe silo men kan wolem nyinti ka jube men keta.
I hope that is understood.
Ngamira bitun silanga yew fahamule.
Thank you very much. So yeah, Imam, before we start, I just want to give you a brief rundown of the topics I expect to cover with you today.
Janimba da muta lafta nganyilu boye nyoto nyanna kachabe fannalu mennu mala bi ngawlu leye nyoka ngebulandi nyono ma puri fanansa faham nyanta fannalu mennu jibela.
The first thing is to know who you are. So you should give us a brief resume of your career.
Follow wolem nyindin lafta lon nale italum jumati. Wolem nyinti kabirito ni kontongo aning ila duko Kenya ila Londo ila yesilo lumenuta fokanabula ye makamatake wato meng.
Your appointment as Imam of State House Mosque.
Katabula fo wato me yeta keke alimamoti State House jamangoto.
And what functions were you responsible for during that period?
Aningo wuche okono munimule keta itela dukoti ikamen tamandi je wo wuche okono.
In that regard, we would want to know about your relationship with President Jammeh, former President Jammeh.
Wakamala mbelafila le kairo etening mem President kototinu ngotumo yaya Jammeh altemo kuobelari nyadile.
We would also examine your relationship with the Ahmadi community and some of the statements you have made with regards to them.
Mba jubela le fanang ining Ahmadi jamaa molu temo keta nyamin aning kuma kangulu menu fintita kafo itele yolu fo wala kula karola.
We would also explore actions that you have taken or statements you have made with regards to particular individuals who are preaching Islam or other religions in Gambia, including Bakausu Fofana, Dr. Dumbuya, and Omar Fofana.
Ba jubela le fana ye kolu menu tamandi wala anin ye kumolu mennu fanalu fo mo lakko kamma mennu keta dino fanan dun kewluti mennu be ko imam ba kawsu fofana dr dumbuya anin omar fofana wo lakkolu kuma kamlu mennu fintita ka fo italiyol fo wol fanalu mbe jibelale.
We would also look at the arrest and the circumstances that surrounded the arrest of Sharif Muhyiddin Haidara.
Ba jubelale fana Sharif Muhyiddin Haidara ya muta nyameng dalilolu men ya sabu ya muta anin amutanya keta nyadile mune ya sabu mbe fana jibelale.
We would also look at some of the statements made by yourself and the Supreme Islamic Council with regards to the execution of the death row inmates of Mile 2 prison.
Mbe jibero kala kola le fanang kolu men ya lon ko itele tamandi wadla kuma kanglu men bota itela karola kata kuoto me ya lon ko wole keta molu la kuti menu benu Mile 2 andu ya foko wolu nyanta falale kuma kanglu men ya lon ko wolle bota itela karola menu futa wala karola mbe fana jibelale.
We would also look into statements you have made with regards to Imam Babali and the consequences on the personal freedoms of Imam Babali.
Mbe nyim fana njibelale kuma kanglu menu fata men ya lon ko wolle tilinta Imam Babali la kola anin kolu menu fanal nata bula nyono ma menu keta Imam Babali fangola ate fango kungo jato men ketala wul fanalu mbaji belale.
We would look at the issue of the arrest of a journalist called Pa Modou Fall and the issue of the Shia Muslims in general.
Be jubero kala journalist o fanan na ikafo me Pa Modou Fall ya muta nyamin ala muto anin fanan wo journalist o la ko kola mbe jibero kala le kudo la men clinta wo kibar do kulal fanan la kola anin alata nyame.
And also we would look at ultimately how you got sacked from your job as Imam of State House. The reasons behind it.
Mbenanyo fanan jubelale inata ita bondi almam yala nyaadile State House aketa nyaadile anin dalilo lu menu fanalu sotonta menu belari ngo koma menu ya sabu ye bondi almam yala State House mbe fanan jibelale.
And one point that I missed as part of the discussion of your functions as Imam of State House, we would also discuss the Supreme Islamic Council and its functions.
Ako asaunta dinkira kilina wole mnyinti ko mbe woto fana njibe lale ila lodula aning Supreme Islamic Council fond ala kolu ala lodula anyanta tamala menula wo fana mbe jibe lale.
And at the end of all our questions and answers, the Commission may deem it fit to give you an opportunity to address the nation.
Itol niwolu be banta nyinin karol nin jabirolu be keta foy banta atuta commission bulu ya jibe fo ibe silo dila ite fananale ite fanan nyanta ila kacha kumfala men na kadiamu gambian ko liye ibe o silo dila fananale.
Are you ready to proceed, Imam?
Silam foy pareta le banga kulu damuta Imam.
Bismillah. Thank you very much, Ya Imam.
Numbara ya Imam.
Could you tell us your full names, please?
Itoni kontongo fonyembang.
Abdoulie Fati.
Abdoulie Fati.
Where were you? What is your date of birth?
Uluta lunjumale.
15 August 1960.
15th August 1960.
1960.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
60.
All right. Thank you very much. And where were you born?
Uluta mintole.
Boraya.
In Boraya.
Imam, I know you understand English, but you should delay your response until you hear this interpretation.
Sorry.
Kaya lonkoy angale kon faham le bari bitum fay kan na soro lamoy wairi wobe kolu konole.
Can you give us a brief rundown of your educational background? I know you've done a lot of studies, so just summarize it. Thank you, yeah.
Ko ila londo ya soto nyamin ikaranta damenuto. Isa ngalon ko e karam baleke karan jamale ke barbitum. Asutu yandinya dorom pour ka kulu tariyandi yela londo soto minto ni minto le la karam bundalu.
You can start from basic Dara education until your university education.
Isa follow no karantala ya follow karanta mento hanfo kata fo university karambuto tata damen.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, sallallahu ala nabina Muhammad wa alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Comme dindingolu be karanta dati nyaminga dati wanyama.
Just as all young people start their Quranic school, the same way I started.
Karamogulu is having Dinding Gasama.
From a scholar called Dinding Gasama. I did Majlis after that.
Karamogulu is having me Alhaji Ibrahim Kuyate.
From one other scholar, Alhaji Ibrahim Kuyate. After that, I did Talinding Kunjang.
Primary school, okay.
I did my primary school there.
Which year was that?
Sanjuma Lemoti, Sanjuma.
If you can recall.
Ni akilo sibulala.
Talinding.
Proceed, yeah, if you can't remember.
77, maybe 77.
Ako isitente ni hakilo mamutano fanang isitente, but probably he said probably in 1977.
So after scholarship sotokata Madinatul Munawwara.
After that, I got a scholarship to go to Madinatul Munawwara.
Secondary high school and university.
Secondary high school and university.
Faculty of Dawah and Principles of Islam.
The Faculty of Dawah and the Principles of Islam.
What's the name of the university?
Islamic University of Madinatul Munawwara.
Islamic University of Madinatul Munawwara.
After that, Makkah.
After that, I went to Mecca.
3 years.
I spent 3 years there.
Master's degree.
I did my master's degree.
In what? In what?
Master's degree ke karamula lasili jumale to.
It was Higher Institute for Training Imams and Dais.
Higher Institute for Training of Imams and Dais.
So.
What is Dais? What does Dais?
Preachers.
All right, thank you.
Master's degree turning Islamic Studies.
I did my master's degree in Islamic Studies.
So in 93, Muruta Nanja.
I returned back here in 93.
And what did you do when you returned in 93?
Yemana ke bri setana 93 sango kono.
Bekarandirola Umar ibn al-Khattab Islamic School.
I was teaching at the Umar ibn Khattab Islamic School.
Which year was that?
Sanjuma Lemotinu.
1993.
In 1993.
And what happened after that?
Munenata ke bri obotala.
So I'm for 95.
I was there up to 95.
I appointed Imam at State House Mosque.
And then I was appointed Imam of the State House Mosque.
Okay, yeah, Imam. Could you became a member of the Supreme Islamic Council, didn't you?
Saying inatake Supreme Islamic Council kafudingoti fonte bang?
Naam.
Yes.
So first, tell us what were your functions as Imam of State House, and thereafter we would look at the functions of the Supreme Islamic Council. But start with functions as Imam of State House.
Saying afonye ni iketa alimamo di State House ila lotan kango wala ila kulu menu inyante kela wul mumun leti wokola nsina dum Supreme Islamic Council fana na karola bari follow State House almamiya ulodu la fanyambang.
State House Imam wabeko Imam Dolu amanke Imam Ratibiti Gambia.
Being the Imam of the State House is the same as just any other Imam, but you are not the Imam Ratib.
One difference sort of Imam Doltem.
I had no difference with other imams.
In essence, you are telling us that being imam of the State House Mosque is just like being the same, it's just the same as being an imam in any other mosque in Gambia. Is that what you're saying?
Amanta benyine foka nyanko kake State House alimamoti la jamengo tuje wala mnyinti ko alimami dolu benyamin jaman dolu kono banko karo bela fo amunta wo nyang wo alimami ya nya kilingolomba.
Yes,
we were 5 imams. I was not the only one.
Which year were you appointed?
Sanjuma lo yeta alimami alaje kake State House la alimamoti.
95, August.
In August 95.
Can you tell us how you were appointed?
Afonyeng ila taro kita nyadile yeta nyadile.
Well, alhamdulillah, mbe fintikan ning ala hajje balandin sanyam benta Allah yarhamu alama ala ne malama.
Praise be to God. I was on my way out and I met with Alhaji Landin Sanyang. Is now late.
Deputy Director of Umar ibn al-Khattab Islamic School.
He was the Deputy Director at the Umar ibn Khattab School.
أتلم رابطة مثقفة اللغة العربية أتلم على chairmanot.
He was representing the Al Arabiya organization.
He was chairman.
Naam, a consultative committee min form kata muli nyininka fo sojarol be sanji fula sanji nani sila abo committee kono.
He was a member of the committee that was established to go around the country to seek people's opinion whether the soldiers were to be in power for 2 or 4 years.
So atani relation bani tema.
So he had that relationship with them. When the mosque was built,
Lamin
Kababajo,
Honorable Wala Kumandi,
the Honorable, he called him that they needed an imam. By that time, Alhaji Musa Jete had taken me to the Pakunda Mosque. That was where I used to give sermons. That time, Kadi Umar Jete was there. May God have mercy on him. So we met and he said to me, I have a need. It was at the Bakote Bantaba.
State House.
He said to me, my people have a need for an imam at the State House. And my mind touched you. I said to him, okay, let us go to my heads. So I told my heads, and they blessed it, since it was the work of religion.
So I look for data interior.
He named a date, which we went to the interior.
Lamin Kababajo meet.
We met Lamin Kababajo.
Mangom Sise bije Allah yarhamu.
Mangom Sise was there. May God have mercy on him.
Dr. Mangom Sise.
Dr. Mangom Sise.
Takeba Landin Sanyam bije.
Keba Landin Sane was there. Sanyang was there. May God have mercy on all of them.
So Bajo Konyako Solata Imamola.
Bajo said to me that we need an imam.
Minsika Kutubo Kenya Jamount.
One that would preach at the mosque.
Okay.
I said, okay.
Akosani Mbejola Jelala.
He asked, so now how much shall we pay you? I said to him, I cannot tell you any fixed amount which you will pay me, because prayers is the responsibility of every Muslim. Whether I am here or not, I will pray. He said that they should give me a vehicle. I said to him, no, when it's time for prayers, I will come. He said that they should be picking me up. I said to him, no, I will come.
State House dalaje.
He said they should give me a house close to the State House where the soldiers were. I said to him, no, I am with my own house.
So
He said to me, okay, I will discuss with the chairman.
So after bring Imam Saleh bin Ubaid, Saleh. Rabatan Saudi Mangomia Samana Allah Rahamu Kanaka Jamo Yele.
When Imam Saleh came from Saudi Arabia, brought by Mangom to inaugurate the mosque.
So Kola le Mujanin Jumado and Bajo Kachat.
Before the other Friday, I had a discussion with Bayo.
So Sani ital Yaja Conte Yentale, but Nyantanala, the following Jumo Mimbono, Nyantanala Salindro that.
It was clear that they had appointed me and I was to come and lead prayers the following Friday.
But later
But there was no letter, there was nothing. We just had a discussion.
Did you have to meet Yaya Jammeh before you took that job?
Okay,
go for any Yaya Jammeh alibentale kanyoje janibe do ko nyindamutala.
Sorry.
That Friday, I was sitting, waiting for them, but I got no information, so I did not go.
So, on
the second Friday, before that,
young command State House.
They called me at the State House that I should meet the chairman. I went and I sat with him. He said to me, we want you to be the imam here.
Friday.
On Friday, to give sermons. We have soldiers who could lead the 5 daily prayers, but they cannot lead the congregation on Fridays. But I want you to tell me the religion.
No.
Tell us the religion. For we are soldiers. We have deadly weapons. If someone who does not have religion in him and has such weapon, he could do every kind of horrible thing. I have gone to Liberia. He said it. He said a woman comes in, a pregnant woman, and the soldiers will throw lots and arguing whether the child in the belly was female.
Soldiers will make bets.
Yes.
As to whether the woman is bearing a male child or a female child.
Yes. So when she comes, they will tear open her belly. The one that wins will collect the money. He said to me, because they don't have religion. I said to them, if it pleases God, you will hear religion. That was the extent of our discussion.
Yeah. So that's how, excuse me, that's how you got appointed.
Yeah.
No. Yes. And your function was to teach them the religion through your sermons.
No. Yes.
Apart from that, were you given any other function?
No, ibe delegation of Formula State House, me alongo dina delegation olemu.
No, but each time they formed a delegation at the State House, a religious delegation. Most of the times, I was always a member.
No.
Yes.
And in the process, did you develop a relationship with Yaya Jammeh?
Betungo bekono fo ini Yaya Jammeh temo anata yirwa lehan fo akatal tema ku bambandinguti.
Dokula nila boss temalemu ani alimamo nila naibu ela komanko.
Is the relationship that exists between a worker and his boss, and also between the imam and his followers.
Did you have an influence on him?
Fodum ekak diamuno ayen kumolu la meni alonko asitama wo kumol la bang.
Member Konyadi,
Such as?
On religious or political matters, did you have an influence on him?
Dino la karola bang, politiko la karola bang, fodum ite tartaye dale to dame yalonko e asison ila kumol la.
no manchala advisor ti.
I wasn't his advisor.
So min bentel kan wala mu alay min fonye.
So what was on us was what God tells us.
Kuma ala rasuli illa al balagul mubin. Fente futandir la kan kilar mo kan foka futandir tel dum be wala do ko.
There was nothing on the messenger except to relay the messages.
Yeah, Imam, whenever you say certain things in Arabic, please assist us interpret them because we do not have that capacity here.
Ya Imam, niye yin arabu kangulu foteng, dukare mako yena saying kang ya fasarinye katu amunta mbejanda men mbema o makamo soto purke la kumakangulu faham.
No ngawala foteng, ngawala saying kan.
That is what I repeated.
Thank you, thank you very much.
Akoy numbara.
But you would accept that your relationship with Yahya Jammeh was not just one of an imam and a follower. It was much stronger than that. Wouldn't you agree?
Ako bari ibe son nanyin nako. Ini Yahya Jammeh temo amanda nyin to dorong almamo aning menkasali akoma. Allah taranyo kwango aning altemo na ta tambi wala le alijikita nyo fo lanno dun tali tema fodung amantar nungonya.
Ning kubije special ku ngaw kacha.
If there is any special issue, let us discuss that. It's like you are taking me around something which I am not understanding.
Imam, I'm not taking you around. I'm asking you a direct question. Did you have an influence on Yahya Jammeh? Would he do things that you would tell him to do?
Iteni ya jametemo amunta lanno tarta jele hani fo ni sikumolu dolu faye me ya lonko asibara wo kolula
mawo kalam
kake.
I'm not aware of that.
All right. Okay.
Bara means to do.
Okay. To me it meant to do work, but
No, bara in Mandinka has.
Okay. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. That helps me to improve my vocab in Mandinka. Thank you very much. Yes. So yeah, Imam, you are telling us that your relationship with Yahya Jammeh was simply an imam and a person who prays behind him and nothing else.
Ya Imam ibenyene foka nyanko ini ya Jammeh tema adanta nyine to dorong almamo ani menka sali akoma wokola fewo fendi manna taraji
ko do kola na la boss tema dem.
I told you is the relationship between the boss and his worker.
Ani imamo na la ko man ko minka sala ko.
And the imam and those who pray behind him.
Ni sawanjambi je wala mun na president nam.
If there is a third thing, then he is my president.
Were you close?
falak al katata nyola le bang
Nyadi.
How?
Would he consult you on things that he wanted to do?
folu na pareta kudolu kela fa kay nyinin kale bang
No, mao kalam.
No, I'm not aware of that.
Would he consult you on religious matters?
folu akay nyinin kale fanan dina kolu la karola bang
No.
No.
Would you use the member every Friday to preach to him your ideas to be adopted by him?
folu ardumalungo ni be kutubola fo e ka kumolu fole men ya lonko wol mu kumalori ngolte pour ate financial moy asitama mennu la bang
Ning ayatar nga kuje mim manyana kela.
If I saw something that should not be,
Kutuba mu lokun karandirolet.
a sermon is a weekly teaching.
Bari milika saling koma milika ntela moy yalla na kutubo kata nyadi.
Those who listen to my sermons, who pray behind me, know how my sermons used to go about.
But that's not what I asked. The question I asked is, would you use that opportunity to preach to him ideas you believed he should adopt?
Ako amenyinin kawla kenyinin kamen na wole minti ko wokutu bolu kono foisi kumolu fojele menia lonko asibuli ate fango kungo kama puru ate sitama wo kuma kangolula etebe menu fokan kutubo kono
kutuba mo misilimo be talet kutuba bu ko wuli mo kilin kam mi ya tema atala mot mi yenta ma ntame mba fokan ntala mo ite min bala moy kan itala mo min binay ma wulu folo itala mo.
A sermon is for all Muslims. It is not done for any one individual. If you hear it and it affects you, you take it. If what I say also touches on my life, I take it. Even for those yet unborn, a sermon is for all.
Would you, during that period, make summonses that were directed, obviously, at the president for certain actions to be taken by him?
Fodum ilawo kutubolu kono fo nyen kasotole sikumolu dolu fo menia lonko itilinta ate fangolela puru asitama wo kuolula ete menu fo ila kutubo kono wonya
molisa moyno wonyama botininte hakilo bama Gambia be alo nendene kutubo min kijang ka tilim puru ya Jammeh kungola.
People may hear it in that fashion, but those who have been following my sermons will recall that there was one time that I made a sermon which was particularly in reference to Jammeh. That sermon was banned. It was not aired over television or the national radio.
But here is Gambia.
But here is Gambia.
But why is that? Could you explain further?
Because I fend for Dino Konomi Londi Tabulje, Apareta Kasembolaji.
Because he said something about the religion which he was not knowledgeable in, and he wanted to use force to have it done.
Personally,
I made attempts to see him personally, but I did not have the chance. That was what led me to give that sermon.
It was not aired on television. That's what you said.
No. No.
Why do you think it was not aired on television?
Maybe it was not pleasing to him.
But how about your other previous summonses? Would they be aired on television?
Yes,
when the radio and television started to come.
Would I be correct to say that those that were aired on radio and television are those that he liked, and those he did not like were not aired on television?
Menu diatate wala ka finti radio nin television to bitun nin kuma men mandiate o kuma façon la monta ka balan wala la fintola
amancha beti barni kutubo sensitive talatela jenya maybe
it wasn't all of them, but this particular one perhaps was sensitive as far as he saw it.
Okay, then the sensitive ones he would not accept to be broadcast, and the ones he did not regard as sensitive would be broadcast. Is that the situation? Was that the situation?
Amunta kolu men ya lonko ye keta kumakan saharinguluti ko men ya lonko si maten fangola amunta abukala fi wolle la bar kumolu men ya lonko ikate sewo idiata e amunta wolle ka findi television to
no nyemno kutubi kilingoti.
No, this was the only one sermon in 19 years. Yaya never asked me, what is the topic of your sermon today? Say this or do not say this.
But that's not the question.
This was the only one sermon.
The question is, okay, have you ever made any other summonses or sermons which was viewed as sensitive by Yaya Jammeh?
Fo inene kutubi do kele bang me ya lonko Yaya yajele ko nyimmu kutuboleti me ya lonko asidum mola Yaya fangola jeroto fo inene kutubi façon kele bang.
No, Yaya Jammeh don't know so no.
No, it is only Yaya Jammeh that can respond to such questions.
And the only one Yaya Jammeh blocked from being aired was that one in which you talked against him personally.
Woto wolem nyinti ko abalanta nyimeye finti wodronne mu kutuboti ite femfo dame me ya lonko woyate malem amunta kumale foje me atema me ya lonko amandi ay fo wolemba.
No, ma against nga advice le.
No, I did not go against him. I only advised him. But there are people who still have that sermon with them.
Yeah, Imam, you told us that you were not an advisor for Yaya Jammeh. You don't advise Yaya Jammeh.
But ya Imam yenyum fonye na ko imanke Yaya la yamar lati adu ibuka yamari.
Nunko mankala yamar lati amam point as advisor.
If I say that I am not his advisor, it's because I was not appointed as advisor.
President Barrow advisor for religious affairs.
As we speak, President Barrow has an advisor on religious affairs. Yaya Jammeh never had that.
Kutubela.
As one that gives a sermon only gives some advice, and this is the work of the one who gives a sermon.
So during the time you used to give your khutbas, you used that opportunity to also advise Yaya Jammeh.
Amunta saying ila kutubolu kono fo nyimfananda katarajele ekakumolu foje men ya lonko isike ya maroti Yaya Jammeh.
Ni ayatar ngamen fo foloto mbe murula jele ka so
if we should continue saying those things that we said already, I think we would be taking too much time.
Imam, just answer the questions, please.
Imam,
that is what you're here for. Please answer the questions. We know what we are doing, and your job, your role is to answer the questions. Just answer them, please.
Imam, tonya ngalonne barbitum ntel ngalonne mbe menke kan dum dalilo lumbe tama kan wollela wala na ngenyi ninka men na dron wo jabi dron atenten
alafta tonya lela.
You want the truth?
Tonya ka bitile wato do.
Sometimes the truth is hidden.
Memba kanimo wulindi te tonya jela.
The one that is seated on it, if you do not raise the person up, you would not see the truth.
And that's why we are doing what we are doing.
Okay.
Wala namba kekan nyambe men kekan.
So were you using that pulpit, that member, as an opportunity to advise Yaya Jammeh?
Fodum ela eka lo wa mimbaro to nyame eka kutubolu ning kuma kanglu men foje fo wolu kono ya maro katara no jele bang me ya lonko ya wuli satara aseke Yaya Jammeh fe ya maroti
nte buka Yaya Jammeh damma salindi.
I don't lead only Yaya Jammeh in prayers.
Radio batala, television batala. Hanis biabe caring.
The state house.
Nimi yama. Wama talent.
The state house grounds used to be.
State house purka Yaya Jammeh yamari.
The state house grounds used to be filled with people.
We would move on. The commission would draw its conclusions from the answers you have provided.
Bitumbe tenten commission wolu baju belale ete nyin jabirolu men keteng wolu betonya men nyininka okono wolu be jele fayenne sa incidenten.
And can you tell us about the Supreme Islamic Council?
Sa isi femfo no nyeng Supreme Islamic Council la ko ban.
Islamic Council
how it was established and what were its functions?
Ya londi nyaadi le aning ila do ko mu munetinu.
Onya e biri nyinen ka nga fem fo jele bar biri nga karamuta ko president binala le Sheikh Mohammed Lamin Touré so ngaji ke lor nya na be tama ka nyaadi le ndanga tan area la mi yalon ko bewla to wala mu dawa committee and fatwa so Supreme Islamic Council lo nya ni ko be ni Lamin Touré nata Imam Touré.
Yes, I had said something on that, but when I realized that Sheikh Mohammed Lamin Touré was going to appear, I thought I would specialize on my area of specialty, which was on the dawah and the fatwa.
We understand that, but nonetheless, Please answer the question.
No be fahamle bar hanim be Daniel wrong je jabinye ite melonje.
On a particular issue, we may hear different witnesses.
Ko kunding ase keno wo kukilingo nsi sedo lu moye men yalon ko manke sede façon kilingoti.
Okay, please tell us what you know about it.
Say fonyang be Daniela ite melonje wrong ite la londo fontoli.
Supreme Islamic Council Alhaji Soriba Gassama alama ala yang fulan nabiyama wala kafoni Gambia beta mani kebal do pour ka kafoni law.
The Supreme Islamic Council was set up by Alhaji Soriba Gassama. He traversed the entire country with some elders.
So biri kachata ya je ko nyanta kafolo le batola la al-majlis al-a'la lish-shu'un al-islamiyya wala mu majlisoti aw majliso lebe santol to dulaltu wala mu karambungol tinu so majliso libe majliso min be tarla kunto santu e kafonyin tola wala la.
So after they had several discussions, because in the provinces you had mosques there, so there was a need to...
Majlis.
There were majlis there, and there was a need to establish one that would be the head of all those to coordinate the affairs.
Okay, Kebal Sonta.
So these elders accepted.
Ko the Congress kala Bakau Independence Stadium.
And they said they were going to hold a congress at the Independence Stadium in Bakau. That time we were in Medina.
And this was in 1992, correct?
Okay.
1992 sango kono le tiba.
Inshallah.
Yes.
So Congress bring aketantel tijang ngamoy ko Sheikh bin Jeng rahimahullah alma ne malama. Sheikh Mangom, Dr. Mangom Sise, Alma Nemalama, Nilbe Mabetale Congress.
The Congress took place in our absence, but we heard that Sheikh bin Jeng and Dr. Mangom Sise were all in attendance.
So brief data Chevale Nina Kankula ko President pro Supreme Islamic Council avec la Soriba Gassama, all President.
So when these leaders met, they made the announcement that the president of the Supreme Islamic Council was going to be Alhaji Soriba Gassama. What I heard,
ko bunjaya apostle rahimahullah kafa ko na alon ko kulbe tamala tenna donna tatama bela.
That Bunjang said that if he had known that this was the way things were going to pan out, he wasn't going to be present.
Imam, what was the function, what was the reason the Supreme Islamic Council was established, as far as you know?
Imam, Supreme Islamic Council fangula law, mun dalila le ya sabu hanfo ya jeko, kafo membe ko Supreme Islamic Council o nyanta lolale, ila lotan kan fango dalili jumale ya sabu.
Ngamin moy kol kono wala mbagwe sum mantaraja.
What I heard, since I was not present,
wala minti ko yalon arabu karambonu sototale majlisol ye majlisol letara.
You know, there were Arabic schools that were already in existence.
So nim rumors ka janjan ka foko arabol la kodo be kana arabu karambu walle.
There was this rumor that all the money from the Arabs used to go to these schools.
So kebalu yenyum foyenko kafa ko majlisolu mu karandir lalati wol fananyanta fensot la rabol bulle.
So these elders said the schools, the majlis should have that money from the Arab
what is majlis?
Munamu majlis o fawati.
Komi dara rek.
The majlis, okay, just like this dara.
Proceed, please. Majlis would be Islamic schools or Arabic schools.
It's a place where the Quran is taught. Majlis is just the place where one sits. They could call this place the Majlis of the TRRC.
So
that is it.
So
So they saw that these schools had to come together under one umbrella. So that they could be going out to the Arab world to seek funds which would go to their schools. And they will also have a cooperation with the government
support,
so that the government could assist them.
So Sorba katamanu Allah yarham almalane malama.
This was how it started. The late Soriba used to travel.
But is it also correct that at 1992, we had a lot of Gambian graduates in Islamic studies who studied from various countries in the Arab world, which bear or which had different ideologies of Islam?
Ako, for 1992 sangokono nyimmo itako Gambia din jama sotonta menu nata karanta karambum façon jama leto bantala menketa dina karambungulti bari bitum wolu menu nata wonya amunta ila jerolu ni la mirarolu fatantale dino nyin na karola fo sotonta lumba
wodo ya rabake karanal konole milma antara kukili.
It was very limited amongst the scholars in terms of who were not on the same ideology.
But that was also a reason for establishing the Supreme Islamic Council, such that the council would solve issues, problems, or differences amongst that group of people.
Fo bari bitung asisoton ko hanni doyata nyawnyanding bari council la lodu la sike nyinti ko nin waliyo soton ta dawo da bunda wo nin bunda tema dino la karola fo council sike dila bulati dami yalon ko etelebe wo kole akulu wala o kawwali lu be bola nyoto kakulu seneyandi keke kankilindi
woleti tale mantara alo watoto.
That was late, not when it was established. There was this association which was led by Kebalamin Sanyang,
League of Arabic Scholars,
called the League of Arabic Scholars.
But would you accept that that was one of the functions of the Supreme Islamic Council, to coordinate these activities, the activities of these various clerics who had different views or have studied from different countries which had different or slightly different views of Islam?
Fo bari hanimbi nyimfanamba council la lo dulalu konole puru nimfatam fanso sotonda daoda molu tema lomban dina bunda lu tema lomban wairi karanta karambungul leto menu manke kilindi adu molu la mirarol ni la jerolu fana lu fatantale misali kama no façon kamwali façon lu wulta fo council fana na do ko lo nyindi pour ka wul be tembendi bang
ngawlo fa woleti tale amantar council la lo wato amantar kere.
That is what I'm telling you. That was late. That was not when the council was established.
Council la lo wato dana ko party fulalem.
When the council was established, it was like there were two parties.
Council mu keba lebiji.
In the council, you had the elders.
So Rabitat Musaqqa fil Lugha al-Arabiyya, Arabu Karanal bebe walato.
And the other association, you had all the Arabic scholars.
So all man taranu fenko kono council kono.
So those were not in the council.
Okay, I note your point. So we would move on about the council. So initially, it was just meant to be an umbrella organization to coordinate the fundraising activities that were meant for the Islamic schools in the country, correct?
Voto sila ansitenten council la kuala amunta ko itel nata ke bunda leti meni alonko silang itelebe kulu be kumbenna meni alonko wole keta kabrinna fulu nyiningoti bang fo ka silolu tama membe kala dino sembentu yaranoti aning ibe buluma fewo nyinin na mennu bulu amunta council wotembo ila lo dula keta woltino.
I will tell Purka Majil Sol Makoy.
Yes.
Majil Sol Minian ko be Santoto.
They set out to look for assistance for these schools. There were many schools in the provinces that needed assistance.
Could you explain how the functions of the council became broadened?
For Safo no Nyesilang, Council Ning, ila do kolu konona ta fanu nyadile.
Dana ko biring council formed Flanjanke.
When the council was formed for the second time, that is when the term of the late Alhaji Soriba Gassama expired.
So Congress at Mansa Konko.
There was a congress at Mansa Konko.
Bandin Vinda, Alhaji Bandin Drame.
Alhaji Bandin Drame won.
Alaman Nasra Jata Sahola.
May God give him good health.
So Nina Kebalunin funding Kelu Kafuno Nyoma.
This was what brought the elders and the youth together.
Kafunti kata Santol to Kafuta Majil City Olma.
To go out to the provinces and meet the owners of these various schools.
Munta doko nyun kono fanuta wala to kaje ko Islamic Council nyuwali o min katar molu tema jamawlu to almamiya anin ku kotawlu ka dabula je pour ka solve.
It was at this time that the responsibilities of the Supreme Islamic Council were widened, where they would go to the provinces and take care of issues in regards to disputes about imamship and any other issue that may arise.
Nimole nyo soto dino bundala ya mansakunda safe wolka safero murundina Supreme Islamic Council ya fa ya ajube ya kiskisi. If
there is any issue and people write to the president, he usually writes to the Supreme Islamic Council and tasked with looking into what the situation is and to establish the truth.
You would agree with me that the Supreme Islamic Council was a private club organization.
Ko wato Supreme Islamic Council ma faye kafuleti wala a faye denna bundala men be loring I faye.
Gambia be la kafolam.
It was an association for the whole country.
It has no legislative standing. Would you accept that?
Ako fo ebe sonna nako luwa bunda mantara keri men safo ko luwa bunda le itelu londi.
I don't know that.
In fact, it has no authority over any individual.
Andum imanyi sembo soto imang kang soto mo womonding kunkili na kunna purka kuta mandi akunna.
No muslimi anta woti.
That is not Islam. If you look at it from one angle, you could say so. But if it comes to Islam, such a thing does not exist.
Under the laws of the Gambia, the Supreme Islamic Council has no authority over any particular individual.
Supreme Islamic Council man sembo soto mo womonding kunna men sike mo kunkilinati ke force kudo.
Supreme Islamic Council buka kuke foyamaro.
The Supreme Islamic Council does not do anything other than advise.
Good. Thank you very much. I think that is very important to underline. That is important to know. And even in that advisory capacity, the council was established by individuals. It does not represent the state. You would agree?
Ako hani wolodu la fon fanana karola. Council nying ya londi mole wulita men ya londi. Bara manke ko kafulo me ya lon kabelorim banko dalilo le kabelorim banko le.
Malar kadiamu kanju malela but council on yimbiralo wato President Jawara
I don't know what you are speaking, how you are taking this thing, because this council was established during the time of Jawara.
President Jawara,
President Jawara, may God have mercy on him. He did not say that the council was established out of the confines of the law. Throughout his presidency, they used to write letters to the council each time they wanted to travel.
President Jammeh nata alaman sakunda birata kun fa alaman sakunda kilinti je min ko council man tar loi kan fenke ma journalist ma fo lawyer ma.
President Jammeh came from himself as an individual and his entire government. Nobody has said that the council was established outside the confines of the law. No journalist has said so, no lawyer had said so.
I think there is a misunderstanding. The question has not been understood. The question, I am not suggesting that the council was established outside the law. The issue is that the council was not a state institution. That is what I am suggesting.
What they tell me is that Gambia, there are two councils that were recognized.
Supreme Islamic Council
when Supreme Islamic Council came into existence.
Supreme Islamic Council the
Supreme Islamic Council is between the Muslims and the government.
Christian Council the Christian only
The Christian Council was also between the Christians and the government.
Supreme Islamic Council imang taka lua bunda sotondi omile problem waleti. So President Trrc nana da telsi o jabino mune o sabu.
Well, if the Supreme Islamic Council was not a lawful body, then if Imam Murlamin Trrc comes, he will be able to answer that question.
I think still there is that misunderstanding. And I think I have a responsibility to clear this. I am not saying that Supreme Islamic Council was an unlawful body. I did not say that at all.
Supreme Islamic Council
That is not what we are saying here. What we are saying is that both the Supreme Islamic Council and indeed the Christian Council
Supreme Islamic Council and Christian Council
are not state institutions. These are organizations created by citizens in order to assist them deal with certain aspects of their religion. Do you agree with that?
That is what I said. The government did not establish it. It was the people who came together and set up the Supreme Islamic Council. I said that.
Yes, we are on the same page on that. But I am taking it beyond not being established by the state. We take it to the other point that it is not a state institution. And we now agreed on that.
ma falen ko Supreme Islamic Council ani man sakunda ke bulola di ñol ka ñom ma koy braman ci ko man sakunda le alo.
I told you initially that the Supreme Islamic Council only cooperates with the government in terms of assistance, but it is not that it was set up by government.
And because it is a private members association, it has no authority over people.
Woto wairi ketako mole denta ya law woto iman sembe soto molu kunna sako molu kunkilina lukunna.
No momo manke misilmoti.
If you are not a Muslim,
ni man problem soto ni man na dino ma.
If you did not have any problem, if you did not touch our religion,
so nin Christian or kabenne Christian Council ni kabenne ka kolike wato do bije la molu fana sa Supreme Islamic Council minane problème so mi yalon ko le mol na teleba Johnson nyolu na ta Supreme Islamic Council ni ka chat.
We used to meet with the members of the Christian Council, and sometimes, in fact, there was a problem they had, and Bishop Telewa Johnson came to us.
O fanantina iko alkon kana nyo ata motina islamu fanam mandel fanam be sire nga nyafete nga filije min diata e kaga islamu kono.
I think you are answering a different question. The question was that the council had no direct authority over any individual.
No, I
No, it had that power.
What power?
Sembe juma
wala mo kadino korosi nyim bankunka memu Islam dinoti.
That is to monitor Islam in the country.
And?
Yes.
But to monitor Islam in the country is not a power over any individual.
Dino fasa ka no masata banko kan bari woni nyi mankilin ka foye sembo soto molu kunkilin nalu kunna
mo kunkilin na salo nga nyanta tala area jumala nyanta muna fala nyanta muna kala.
Then the individuals must know how they go about their life, what they say, and what they do.
What I am driving at is that the Supreme Islamic Council, as it is set up, it has no power over any individual in this country. As it is set up.
Council ani bunya be Islamu manche dinati.
Council, in all due respect, Islam is not that kind of religion.
So ngadiamu kamfula la mini aron ko
we are speaking from two sides, which I do not think we will be able to understand one another.
So tell us your side, maybe we will understand you.
Okay. Supreme Islamic Council be dami nga moje mi ya lonko Al-Qur'ano min be laringala hadiso min be laringala aka interpret Kenya la mi ya lonko misilmo la be wala mislead kan the
state that the religion was at that time, we saw someone who was interpreting the Quran in a manner which was deceiving Gambians. Would you say that we did not have the powers to stop such an individual?
No, I am asking him whether the Supreme Islamic Council had the power, the authority to stop a person, or did it only have the power to state its own position about what that person has said?
Fodun Supreme Islamic Council la lodu la munyeti sembo sotole pour ka sembo tamandi mokan fodun nyina mo ite lasiloti pour ni wo nyongo keta itelu memmu to nyati yewo banke katama wo to nya silo la kawo yitandi.
If you see, I am telling you that we are speaking two things, different things. Because there are some domains that are very sensitive. To reject those, to go against those, to follow those ones takes you into another field. The Prophet said,
من رأى منكم منكرا فليغيره بيده فإن لم يستطع فبلسانه فإن لم يستطع فبقلبه وذلك أضعف الإيمان.
Each individual Muslim, if you see something that is improper,
forbidden,
yes.
Okay.
Change it with your hands. You are a compound owner. You are a leader. You are head of an organization. Islam gives you that power. If you are unable, speak with your tongue. You are an imam. You are a teacher. Say it. If you are unable to, take it off your mind.
That's the weakness of this individual person. If that is the case, then there is no faith.
That is a very important teaching, Ya Imam. If you can't change it with your hand, speak about it. And this is exactly what I am driving at. The Supreme Islamic Council had no power on any particular individual.
Supreme Islamic Council man sembe soto mo kunkilina kunna.
If they don't like something, they cannot force that change. All they can do is to talk about it, like the Prophet has directed. Would you agree?
You left the first point.
The first point is to use force. The Supreme Islamic Council does not have that authority. It's only the state that has the authority to apply force. Its citizens.
Sembo. Akondun Supreme Islamic Council man wo sembo le soto purka o sembo tamandi molukan. Mansa kunda wole yo sembo soto purka sembo tamandi molukan.
Mansala sembo Supreme Islamic Council bugo tamandi sembo ni ko sembo.
The authority of the state is not executed by the Supreme Islamic Council. And if you talk about authority, there are various types of authority. We have no police. We have no cell. We have no NIA.
But we would come to that.
Okay.
Because the whole issue is the Supreme Islamic Council has been arrogating to itself authority that it does not have by getting people arrested.
Supreme Islamic Council ka sembele di ifangola wotu mo mente bulu kadu ikanying ferolu ke pour ye molu muta ke arrest.
It never happened.
But you agree that the Supreme Islamic Council has no such authority to do so.
Supreme Islamic Council
That was why they never did.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. It's about time we take up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jamma Council, and thank you, Imam Fati. We will take a 30-minute break, come back at 12:10. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.